So, yeah. We all choose to care about we all choose to block our feelings. That's not the right thing to do. Think about it as this. We all are standing underneath a waterfall. We block our feelings and it freezes. It all builds up because you just push them away by drinking every weekend, smoking, thinking it's all gone, but you don't actually embrace the feeling and find out why do you feel this way and use it for a proper reason instead of fighting it. Because what do we do nowadays? Nothing. We're not afraid of anything other than someone coming to shoot you. We still use the animal instinct, that is anxiety and all that thing we try to fight. So choose to fight it. It's the best thing you can do, because anything you fight, you become stronger. But if you block it, it's like something bad happens in your life and you choose to block it forever and think it's okay, but when you drink, it might come back. You might not notice, it'll always come back. It's like a waterfall. You can choose to let it go and it just trickles down and you have time to get away, or one day something bad happens and it just shatters and all that ice and water is coming down at you. How would that feel? They feel like shit, and that's why people are depressed. But in the other end, you can be depressed and do a good thing with it. Depressed people are more likely to analyze things and the bad stuff around you. That when you're depressed, you're slowed down, you have nothing, your emotions aren't there. There are a lot of emotions, but like, to the point it's like, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm just tired. But you look at the world completely different. It's like, if I have anxiety, I see everything faster because I'm sketching out. I'm like, oh my god. You might think I'm paranoid, but that is a good thing for me because I choose to embrace it instead of fighting it. And better things happen, because they say adrenaline comes from the weird feeling you have. What if you can put that on every single time? And what if you can use that in a situation when you need it? And you can tap into every single feeling. But no, everyone's like, oh, I can't love anyone because, oh, it's too soft. Because, oh, man, I got an ego. Shit. I can't do that because I'm going to look bad around my friends. Big fucking deal. Grow some. Like, seriously, grow some. Like, I like soft music. Okay. Doesn't make me any softer person or not hard enough as you. I do a lot of more things than most people, but you don't hear me saying it. That's a different story. Hate. You can hate something, but you choose to use it. If you hate and you're angry at something and you do something towards it, that's only going to cause you, because you're angry because there could be a reason, because he's reminding you of why you're angry. And people don't understand, it's opposite day every day. You feel this way, you act it, it's because you feel the opposite. You do the opposite all the time because it's easier. It's completely easier. No one wants to feel anything anymore. That's what music and all that stuff is not. Music is here for you to feel, but everything else is not feeling. TV is to make you feel like shit. You ever think about that? When is TV actually that good for you? Maybe if it's helping you because you like what it's teaching you in a good sense, not the bad sense, obviously, because everything teaches you to a point. It's the way you take it as a perception. But if you choose to make it bad and go shoot up a school, that's your fucking problem, because that's how you took it. And that becomes the next thing, because everyone takes things differently. But they don't understand that. You could say drugs are one thing. Drugs can do different things to different people. If I tell you that drug does that to you, it's a fucking lie, because you're different, you have different chemicals in your body, and it's going to react completely different. You might have close to the same effects as that person, but it might help you in a different way. Like ADHD people, they think faster than everyone. But because they can't sit there and they distracted by you just sitting there not showing them anything but talk, obviously they can zone out to other things that are moving. Common sense. Oh, why don't you teach them a separate way? Not giving them drugs to make them feel that they're somewhat different, that they have to be like everyone else. That's the biggest thing. Everyone doesn't understand. Be your fucking self. Be yourself, because you are made for you, no one else. Like, you can help someone else, and they help you. That's what life is. We're all fucking cell in the human body. The earth is a human body. We're the fucking cells. We help each other to make us all stronger. If we fight each other, that's a fucking cancer. Where do you think bad wars are happening? That is cancer in the fucking body. Why do you think hurricanes and shit happen? Because we're destroying each other, and that's what happens. Like, if my cell attacks that cell, obviously there's going to be side effects to the other country, waves, fucking whatever, people dying, I don't know, maybe the smell of people dying, maybe the pheromones or whatever they give off when they die does something to the environment. Maybe it makes people bad. I don't know. It could be anything. No one thinks about it like that. It's like being lonely. You're not fucking alone. Everyone thinks they're fucking alone. The issue is that was the whole point of life, is making you feel alone, so you have to look for something. What if you looked inside and found yourself, and then after that, everything became easier, because you didn't have to look for anything, and you were walking around finding someone when you can just have yourself and you attract things. That could work. I don't know. Could work. Self-confidence. Come on. Grow some. If you don't have self-confidence, this is your problem. Why do you want to be like someone else? You ever think about this? If you feel like you're not good enough, maybe cut your hair off. Maybe grow a beard. Maybe go through your life looking completely different for a couple months, 2 months, and then go back to what you looked like before. How strong do you think you can become, or be better, or feel better? Because you know you're still that same fucking person. But no. You think you're different. You think that everyone just sees that different thing every single time. But no. You're confident. If you're confident enough, they'll see it. They'll feel it. And you don't have to work as hard. You don't have to try as hard. Everyone tries too hard. You don't need to try. The perception is wrong. What they're telling you is wrong. It gets you distracted, not knowing what is really true. And we're losing out because we're the youth. And the youth is wasting their time because of what? Clubs, our music, and what we need to do, what they told us we need to do, we have to do. And then we go to work and go to school, and then, well, do what? What are we really doing that is happiness? What are we really doing to help us? We're just going in a complete circle. Tell our kids to do the same thing? Like, I went to school, yeah, I learned a lot of things, I think it's great, but is that piece of paper really helping me? I still have to do more things, and there's one thing I want to do, but I can't do it because I don't have a certification. But what if the certification was me, myself, and I? My test, my body, my experience. Why can't that? Why can't that be that piece of paper that I can buy or get a job with? Why can't I do that? What's wrong with that? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way everyone says it. You can't do it. But it will be proven wrong. And I promise you that. Another thing. We all have a perception. Understand that a perception is from another person's eyes, not yours. You might be able to build a perception for yourself, for others to see, but at the same time, if you work so hard for that perception, you will not be able to live your life because you're too hanged on, working so hard to keep that face, that strength, that shield up, so you don't have enough energy to really put your thoughts into the other stuff. What if you look like shit for a couple of months and just fed it to the great things? So you don't have to worry about getting up, making makeup on, putting on nice clothes. Just put on the same thing, or same looking thing every day. Get to that point and feed your thoughts and your dreams. And maybe in that month you'll understand you won't spend that much money for stupid things. You'll spend it towards building your future. Investment always comes back. If you invest in yourself, that's a great thing. But that's the next thing. You guys all go out to a party and look for a girl. Why would go for a club? Maybe go somewhere else. Maybe start off at the club. Maybe start something else. If she wants to still go to the club, that means you're choosing the wrong thing. But if she's willing to invest in you, invest in your future, and you can do the same, then that is something that will work. You feed off that and you will build each other. It's just like people in competitions and everything. Competition is the beauty of success. If I didn't have a competition, I didn't have anyone to compete against, I would not build myself to be stronger. I see people and I want to become them, but it's not the issue to become them, is I take traits from them to make myself stronger, because I can't be them because I'm not them. And when I understood that and gave up on that physical thing, everything became easier. But no one really understands that, and that's what I'm trying to get at. To let go of all that stupid shit, because in the end I chose to let go, and every day it becomes a little bit easier and everything starts coming in the future. Jim Carrey said he found it. I can say I probably found it too. And I'm not gonna lose it like he did, because I don't have that much distraction like being famous. Fuck, who wants to be famous? Why do I need to be famous? Why do I even need to be seen? Maybe I can still do what I'm doing without being seen. In the end, it doesn't really matter. There doesn't need to be a face to it. There might be a logo to it, a name to it, but it does not need to be a face. Because in the end, if I die, I don't want that to die with me. I want to leave that for someone else and the next generation. And if it is the point that someone has to die for a choice, then that is what is going to happen. And there is nothing else to do to it. Even say, like, it's not a choice. It is a choice, but it's a choice that is, I believe that whatever I do